Hello everybody. Today we are going to be doing with 5 potential streamers. I think we're going to have 5. We're going to be doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire League of Legends edition. We did a trial pilot a few days ago. Managed to get up to question number 13. I wonder if any of our streamers here are going to be able to do any better. The first person that's going to be taking part is going to be Medic. Hi, Medic. How are you?
Hello. Good to see you all. I can't actually see you at all, Bizzleberry.
You can't see me at all. Have you got my stream open?
I have it open on like a second monitor in a separate tab. I can close your stream.
You have the stream up so that you can see the questions.
Okay.
So
well,
yeah.
okay. I didn't want to have the stream up because of chat. I didn't want people.
Can you
to
have it
cheat,
at full screen so you can't see chat?
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
If you have it at full screen, and you can see the chat, and then what later on you better see all sorts of different graphics and stuff. So there won't be any reason for you to have to see the chat. Let me make you a little bit bigger here on stream. There you go. Right. So have you ever taken part in a League of Legends quiz show, like whether it's been a pub quiz kind of thing? Yeah,
we do them for LEC every now and again.
Oh,
like,
really?
I've never done one of the pop quizzes, but we do it for like pre-show fun times.
Oh, I see. Well, so like what, like for the teams in terms of?
Yeah, like who has the most kills in the LEC this year? Or...
Oh, okay.
My esports knowledge is very good. My general league knowledge, not so good. So
let me just introduce you for the people that don't know. This is MedicCasts. He is in the LEC and occasionally does some world broadcasts. And he is also a UK Twitch streamer. He also plays support, so be sure to check him out at twitch.tv/MedicCasts if you want to watch some other support chill content.
I'm actually jungling mostly at the moment.
What? How dare you betray us?
Low elo jungle, because I want to learn how to better support my junglers. So by jungling, I become one with the jungle, you know?
I see. Okay, I mean, I was in the same though. I did start a new account to try and learn, but I find it really difficult to, because you know that system that they tried to bring into NA, and I think it was Korea, where it was like you had the separate role ranks. I wish they brought that was a thing, because then I would be more inclined to test out like the other roles, but I would be too scared to play top lane and master because I know I'd get absolutely wrecked. Yeah. So, and then when I start a new account to just do that, then it's like I'm in Smurf queue. So it's no way to practice. It's brutal.
Yeah. And you have to level something up to 30 as well, which is a huge amount of effort, right? So.
Yeah. Exactly, or just ask Riot for an account. I did ask.
Oh, you
Riot
can actually. Yeah, maybe I should ask Riot for an account.
You should do actually. I did that with I did an unranked to diamond support thingy and did it. So yeah, go speak to someone. Right. So let's explain the rules. Are you familiar with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, I used to watch Chris Tarrant a lot.
Yeah,
so
I used to watch it a lot too. Concept. So for the people that don't understand what is going on, for people new to the quiz show. There are going to be 15 questions. As you can see right next to Medic, there are 15 questions. Today we are going to be having cash prizes for the streamers. Small amount though. I'm not, Ludwig or XQC. I'm not making the big bucks, but hey, we've got something here just to keep it a bit more interesting. If you do make it to question number 5, you are guaranteed £5. If you do make it to question number 10, you are guaranteed £10. And if you do make it to question 15, you make some big bank of £20 sent directly to your PayPal immediately at the end of the show.
Amazing.
But if you do get a question wrong, you will fall down to the next, the white number below where you landed. Say, for example, if you got question number 4 wrong, you will leave here with absolutely nothing. I mean, we don't want that, do we? We don't want that.
Well, it's likely to happen, but we don't want it to happen, you know?
Well, just to say, no one on this show has ever left here with absolutely nothing. Okay. We wouldn't want you to be the first one, Medic.
Oh, you've cursed me so much.
But to help you along the way, we do have 3 lifelines. We have the 50-50, which will eliminate 2 wrong answers, leaving you with 1 correct answer and 1 wrong answer. We have phone someone from chat, which I'm hoping the other contestants taking part will be able to answer the phone. If not, then I'll have to read out some names from chat, and you'll have to choose someone there to ring up. And we have Ask the Chat, which is basically ask the audience essentially, where they will get to vote. And so far, I will say from previous episodes, Ask the Chat has not been wrong yet. Okay. So far they seem trustworthy, but you never know. They might be feeling in a troll mood.
Yeah, they do have the wealth of the internet at their fingertips. So
Yeah,
if they were
do.
incorrect on things, I'd be a little bit surprised.
Well, some could just troll. You never know. You have to kind of go with your gut instinct of this. You are able to use more than one lifeline on any of the questions. So if there's a particular question that you're stuck on, you are able to use all 3 lifelines. But hopefully you won't need to use all 3 lifelines on the very first question.
Fingers crossed.
No. Are you ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire League of Legends Edition?
Let's do it.
All right, let's start. Question number 1. Where do players spawn and respawn in the Summoner's Rift map? Is it A, the fountain, B, enemy base, C, in bed, or D, none? There's permadeath.
I mean, sometimes I wish the answer was D with some of my solo queue games, but I'm gonna go with A, the fountain.
A, the fountain is, well, you know this one, don't you already? So it's obviously it's correct. Bit of scuffed graphic there, man.
I mean, the animations are great. Like, I'm loving them.
I had to buy a new Stream Deck. I bought the bigger one. I will show you all the. I got so many buttons at my fingertips now. It's actually kind of cracked. But moving on to question number 2. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling nervous?
Very nervous, I'll be honest. I feel like the first one's a gimme, and then after that it starts to get difficult, you know?
Yeah, it will get harder, chat, so don't worry. This isn't all going to be super duper easy questions. Moving on to question number 2. Who is known as the Plague Rat? Is it A, Riot's client? Is it B, Rise? Is it C, Furby? Or is it D, Twitch?
I'm gonna go with D, Twitch. Mostly because I'm pretty sure it's as a comment on Twitch chat, right? Where it's toxic, so they're the playground.
True, yeah, I do hear that Twitch chat is pretty toxic. Did you ever own a Furby as a child?
No, I was in India when I was growing up during the Furby age, and they didn't have Furbies in India.
Yeah, they were evil creatures. They could have been also known as the Plague Rat. But you are going for D, final answer?
D, Twitch, yeah.
That is obviously correct. Well done, medic. Well done.
Let's go.
Not letting any of us down here. So you have so far made it to the £2 mark. If I can get there with my graphic. There we go. Climbing up. Ready for question number 3?
Yep, let's go. Let's do it.
Which of these champions has a bow? Is it A, Graves, B, Lucian, C, Sivir, or D, Varus?
It's a pretty easy one as well. I think it's D, Varus.
D, Varus.
Yeah. Everyone else, well, Sivir has boomerangs technically. The other 2 have guns of various sorts.
And obviously that is correct. Well done, medic.
Would you count Sivir's weapon as a boomerang? Because it's a blade that can boomerang.
I did Google it just to make sure, and I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't actually called a boomerang, even though her Q is called boomerang blade. It was called something else, but I can't remember what it was. It was something like blade something or other. Okay. Yeah,
I'm expecting that to be like the £20 question now. I just can't remember. I don't recall.
Alright, question number 4 coming up. Which is not a member of K-pop band KDA? How's your music knowledge?
Well, this is it's kind of esportsy as well, right? Because KDA was originally for Worlds, was it 2019? 2018, one of the 2.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Lux is not a member of the K-pop band.
One second.
KDA.
Is it A, Seraphine, B,
sorry.
Ari,
Yeah,
C, Kaiser, or D, Lux?
I'm going to go with D, Lux. My answer hasn't changed. It's actually the premier product if it's Deluxe.
I do wonder if you've got a secret KDA poster up in the background. just at hand, nice and handy.
I was always more a fan of True Damage than KDA. I quite enjoy
really?
True Damage's, yeah.
I know a lot of people like, what was is it Pentakill?
Yes, Pentacle's correct.
Pentakill, yeah. Well, we are entering question number 5. So if you do get this answer correct, you will be leaving here with a guaranteed £5. So take your time. You won't want to slip up here and leaving here with absolutely nothing. You would be our first contestant to do so otherwise. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Gangplank can upgrade his ultimate by using what currency? Is it A, gold, B, silver serpents, C, golden doubloons, or D, lost trophies?
So here's the thing, right? I'm 99% sure I know the answer to this. And I could do like, let's do a 50-50 phone a friend or something, or I could just wing it and say, well, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel very much more in the if I'm wrong sort of mood. So I'm going to go with B, silver serpents.
B, silver serpents. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
So, Medic.
Oh no. Am I going home with nothing? Is it golden doubloons?
We haven't had a contestant take part, as mentioned, to leave here with absolutely nothing. And you did have 3 lifelines. You were talking about potentially using a 50-50. But it's a good thing you didn't, because it was correct.
Let's go. August. It's one of those, like, I'm so sure of the answer, but all it takes is that moment of hesitation. And being wrong in front of people isn't the most fun thing in the world as well.
Exactly. Exactly. So. It's a lot harder than people realize being in the hot seat, I think. Okay, so you do get to go home with at least £5.
Amazing, thank you so much.
That's okay. And you are now on question number 6. It's going to get a bit harder now, from now on.
Okay.
As you can already tell, the questions are already starting to heat up a little bit from what you first started at. You still have all 3 lifelines available to you. You still have the 50-50. You can still ring someone in the chat, and you can still ask the chat. Okay? All right, you ready for question number 6?
Yeah, bring it on.
Okay, question number 6. How long does the Scuttle Speed Shrine last for? Is it A, 60 seconds? Is it B, 90 seconds? Is it C, 120 seconds? Or is it D, 150 seconds? Let's go through your mind.
I'm so sure of the answer of this, but again, if I get it wrong, I feel like an absolute fool.
You did say you have been jungling recently. Have you been?
I have been
jungling. A few
jungling.
of those skulls?
And yeah, I mean, I always lose them because my team don't react right. In my head, I have like, don't take Scuttle unless it's less than a minute from an objective, because then you get the buff for the time. It's like, well, it's a minute then, isn't it? It's like, so obviously 60 seconds. But what if it got patched? What if I'm just dumb? What if, there's so many what ifs in the back of my head.
So don't forget, you do have 3 lifelines available to you.
But it would be hilarious to get it wrong and still have 3 lifelines available to me. Like, is that better entertainment than getting it right because I used a lifeline?
I think chat would probably grief you a bit if they didn't get to participate at least.
That's true. Okay, let's do Ask the Audience then. Let's get chat participating.
Okay.
We'll take it. I think it's 60 seconds, but we're going to ask the audience.
Okay, chat. Okay, so for the people in the chat that are not familiar with this, do not vote just yet. A poll will pop up on stream, and you will need to type either A, B, C, or D. If you've already typed before the poll has popped up, you won't get to type in your letter, but you can type in a number corresponding to that. So you can type in 1 for A, 2 for B, 3 for C, D for 4. Okay, poll's popping up now.
The only other one I think it could be is 90 seconds, but I'm like so sure it's 60 seconds. Oh, everyone's okay. Everyone's going 90 seconds. Wow. So it could be 90 seconds. Do I believe Twitch chat? Probably. It's definitely not 150 seconds, you absolute trolls. It doesn't last for 3 minutes.
Voting has now closed.
Well, we'll go with chat. We'll go with chat.
I wanted to say Twitch chat.
That's that little. Sorry. We'll go with Twitch chat.
So 45 people voted for B, which was 90% of the vote.
Twitch chat.
So
save me. I mean, it does make sense as well. Take it with less than a minute to go, and then it lasts for like 30 seconds while you're fighting the Drake. So my logic for take it with less than a minute to go still makes sense. It's just it lasts for a little bit longer. Anyway, 90 seconds is what we're going to say.
Is that your final answer?
My final answer. Yes. Yes, Bizzleberry. I need this £6. My cats have been lusting after cat treats. I got to support them,
So the question was, how long does the Scuttle Speed Shrine last for? You originally were thinking A, 60 seconds. Twitch chat voted for B 90 seconds overwhelmingly. I mean, Twitch chat has never been wrong, but maybe this time they may have been trolling you. Maybe. Well, I can say if you went for 60 seconds, you would have been wrong. It was, in fact, B. 90 seconds.
Well, you let off the hook this time, Twitch chat.
But good job, Twitch chat. You're saving Medic, and you're costing me money, so much appreciated, chat. Thank you very much.
They haven't cost you any money yet. It's like hypothetical money they've cost you right now.
True. You haven't exactly gone away with the £6 just yet.
No.
You are guaranteed still to be going away with here with £5 no matter what. Right, moving on.
It is a bit embarrassing as like a League of Legends caster to not know how long the Scuttle speed track lasts.
You might better take some knowledge from this and to use it in your cast.
Exactly right, yeah. I just look to see if it's on the map. It's like, oh, they've got the Scuttle. Excellent. Is it less than a minute for Dragon? Yeah, it will still be up. So even using my old logic of it only lasts for 60 seconds, Anyway, thank you, Twitch chat. You've saved me once again.
Well, the questions are still going to get harder, and you've only got 2 lifelines left remaining. We're not halfway just yet, but we're getting there. The next question is for £7. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
All right, question number 7. The rune Absolute Focus will give you adaptive force while you are above. That word is wrong. While above what percentage of health? Is it A, 70%, B, 75%, C, 80%, or D, 85%? So above what health?
Yeah. We're in another one of those. I've got 2 choices. I think could be right. It's either 70 or 75. I don't think it's higher than that. My gut is 75, but now in my head I've also got B has been the answer quite a few times recently. Would he put B as the answer again? Because usually C is the answer on multiple choice quizzes. Overwhelmingly, in terms of percentages, C is the answer, but I'm pretty sure it's not 80%. Let's crack out a 50-50 here, Bizzleberry. I'll use another lifeline.
Okay, we can do that.
If you give me 70 and 75%, I'm going to cry. I'm just putting that. I hope you've already decided on the 50-50s before knowing my options.
Well, the computer randomly decides for you.
Oh, okay, well, that's good for me then.
Mm-hmm.
If it gives me 70-75, though, I'm going to be so sad. If it doesn't give me either, I'm really screwed, though. So...
Okay, so you've chosen to use a 50-50. Computer, can you please remove 2 incorrect answers, leaving us with 1 correct answer and 1 wrong answer? So you left with A, 70%, and C, 80%.
I'm going to go with A. I feel I have to trust my gut to some degree. It's probably incorrect, but at most I lose £1. Final answer is A, 70%.
Okay, final answer.
Is it 80% chat?
Has been
Have I totally
locked
trolled?
in.
I still had a phone a friend as well. Imagine.
So the question was, the rune Absolute Focus will give you adaptive force while above what percentage of health? You've gone from A, 70%. Was that your original go-to before the 50-50?
Yeah, I thought 70% or 75, and I was leaning on the side of 70%, but...
Okay.
It's incorrect, isn't it? Bizzle?
Have made it. So far, Medic. However... we will not be seeing you go just yet. It was correct. It was A.
I should just trust my gut more, man. Like, I mean, the 90-second one was obviously close, but like here, I was so sure it's 70%, and then it gets so stressed in this situation, you know?
Mm-hmm. I've said that a lot to people, that you do need to just trust your instinct a little bit while on hand.
No more lifelines. We just first thing that pops into my head, we immediately do it.
Okay.
From now on. Here we go.
We can definitely do that if you want. So we are moving on to question number 8. So we have officially reached the halfway mark. You got 1 lifeline left. Let's see how you do.
God Gamer activated. Let's go.
Got a potential esports question here for you. Which of these champions did not receive an SKT T1 skin? Is it A, Olaf? Is it B, Echo? Is it C, Zyra? Or D, Sivir?
D, Sivir. Final answer. Locked in. Let's go. Come on, Bizzleberry. Got money to make.
You're going straight in as you said you would. Going with your gut instinct.
Gut instincts. Let's go.
And I can say that you were correct.
Let's go.
You know your esports skins then, do you?
I know the other three. Like, I can see them in my mind. I couldn't tell you all of the T1 like skins, but I can see the other three in my head, and I can't see T1 Sivir. So
fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe the next question might pose to be a little bit trickier. I don't know what it is. These questions are generally randomly in there. Yeah, that's kind of handy that you don't know the questions before you come on. Moving on to question number 9. How many arrows will Ashe fire while using her fully leveled up volley? Is it A, 9?
Fully leveled up volley. Okay.
B, 10? C, 11? Or D, 12? Do you get to play Ashe support often?
I don't play much Ashe. I'm really bad at ranged squishy supports. We've had this chat in the past where you're a very good enchanter / ranged support player, and I'm very much more a put my face against the enemy's face and smack them a little bit
and stuff.
Rakan, Nautilus, Leona. So this is I don't have an initial click here. I'm gonna phone a friend. Let's use another lifeline. Let's do it. We might as well. I don't have an instinct here.
Okay, do we have any of the participants? I can see Vaporodux in the chat.
I'd like to call Prey or Deft. Ruler, if you have him.
Vapora, would you like to take this question? You are an AD carry player, right? Maybe you can pose some extra help here. Or does anyone else in the chat maybe want to take up the call here? And I'll read out some usernames for you in case anything maybe tickles you. Vapora says he does not want to take this one. You might
so
have
that means
to.
He doesn't know anything else.
I'm his mod. Call me up. Zem. Do you know Zem?
Yeah, do it. We'll call Zem Elkai. Yeah, Zem's great.
Okay. Do you have? Okay. I will need your Discord name, Zem. Are you able to provide me your Discord name? This bit will always take a couple of minutes because just of the stuff.
If you want to set it up, I can talk through my thought process while you're setting things up if you want.
Yeah, go through your thought process. Go on then.
So my general thought process is, I didn't really realize that Ashe Volley has more arrows the higher you level it. I was just like, oh, it just chucks out arrows, And I thought initially the question was about Ranger's Focus, which is cute. Whereas her W, I didn't even realize you get more arrows. I can see 6 at the start, and then maybe 1 per level would put it to 11. But 11 is an odd number for Riot. Riot round numbers. So then 10 and 12 are closer to where I'm heading brain-wide. Oh wait, 9, 10, 11. If it's 6 at the start, then it's 7 at rank 1. No, it's 6 at rank 1. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh, it'd be 10. It would be 10 if it was 6, right? Because it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I'm erring on the side of 10 then.
Okay, I'm calling you on Discord right now.
Me?
Both of you, yeah.
Alright, 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm joining the call. Do you want me to mute my mic on this thing? So.
Yeah, mute your microphone. I'll mute my microphone. But you might mute your microphone on the Discord. Yeah.
Oh, on the Discord.
Wait, actually no. Mute your microphone on the other one.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, 1 second.
You better get
We
this right,
do.
okay?
We do have. You have asked to call Zem from chat. Now, Zem, you will have. Medic, sorry. You will have 30 seconds to read the question and the 4 possible answers out to Zem. And Zem, you will have 30 seconds to respond at the start of. As soon as Medic starts asking the question. Do you understand?
Yep.
Can I say a small thing, Bizzle? Do you
Yeah.
want me to go through the reading the question and the
You'll
answers
have to-
Because like Zamelka has seen it
It's content.
on the Twitch stream.
It's content. We're
Okay, you want it
releasing
for the
show-
content. Cool. I was just checking.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
checking.
it's
I'll
fine,
do it for the
fine,
content.
Fine. Right, you ready?
Okay, here we go.
Go.
How many arrows will Ash fire while using her fully level up volley? 9, 10, 11, or 12? Go.
Okay, so I think that it's 11 because I'm pretty certain that it used to be 12, but then I think Ash got nerfed, and so I think it went down to a max 11 arrows because she was being able to like over push on waves. So I
is
think
it one
it's
like? How does the leveling up work? All right,
It's
I'm
one
gonna take
arrow per
11.
level.
And so
It's-
then it
you-
starts at 7.
Yeah.
7,
5
8, 9, 10,
seconds.
11. I mean, that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Zamelka. We're going with 11. If it's wrong, you're no longer a mod. So cool.
Time's up.
Bye. All right, I'm back in the actual chat.
Okay. Well, they seem to be pretty helpful.
Yeah, Zamelka's great. Very, very kind. We're gonna go with C11 because Zamelka said it's right.
1 second.
Final answer.
man. So you've gone for C
Correct. 11.
as your final answer.
It's my final. I'm also saying Zamelka could have googled it while we were looking at this.
I mean,
So if
I
they
think
didn't,
possibly,
You know,
but the
you
reasoning
know?
seemed sound.
it seemed very sound.
So if you do get this question right, you will be one question away from locking in £10 guaranteed. Has Sam screwed you over? If you were to say A, you would have been wrong.
Okay. Okay.
If you had said D, you would have been wrong.
Okay. So it's either the one I thought it was or the one Zamelka told me it was. Okay. I think we know where
But
this
the
is
answer is C.
going. Ah, let's
11.
go!
Seems like you've got
Thank you,
some
Zamelka,
good
great
handy
work.
mods at hand helping you out here in
Great
this
work.
quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, both
Never
of you,
in
I
doubt.
guess. Maybe
I mean,
some-
I am earning her pay at the moment, so
Yeah, maybe-
it kind of makes
a bit of a mod payment, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
get the mod coin out.
So you are going to be moving on to question number 10. If you have no more lifelines, you've used them all.
Don't need them.
They are all gone.
They've never been helpful, apart from the 2 times that they gave me the answer.
If you do get this next question wrong, however, you do leave here with £5.
Okay.
They're not completely empty-handed, but we want to try and earn you a little bit more money, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready for question number 10?
Let's do it.
Question number 10. What was the first champion to get a champion spotlight video? Is it A, Udyr, B, Twisted Fate, C, Heimerdinger, D, Ezreal? What are you thinking?
Yeah, so my first thought is it a champion that was out when the game first released? Or did they do like a champion spotlight? They didn't do one for the first set of champs, and then only did it for the post-release champs, right? Which would make sense to me. Twisted Fate and Ezreal were on release. I can't remember if Udyr was on release. My instinct is Udyr, so I'm gonna go with Udyr. I think it's probably wrong, but I have no lifelines left, and I'm not gonna ask to go home with the money. So final answer is A, Udyr.
Already locking in the final answer, are we?
We're doing it.
So, Medic.
Oh, it's wrong, isn't it? Back to 5. I'm sorry, Zamelka, your pay has been halved.
The question was, what was the first question to get a champion spotlight video? And now you said A, Udyr. What was your reasoning for Udyr?
It was the one that just popped out in my head. I think Twisted Fate and Ezreal were there on release. I can't remember if Udyr was on release for League of Legends. Maybe he was.
Do you remember the old spotlight videos at all? Are you
No,
that
not
old
really.
League player?
No, because when I started playing League was actually Season 2. So,
Okay.
like, properly playing was Season 2. So,
Yeah, I think they released spotlight videos before then.
yeah.
All the old school ones with Freak and
Yeah, did they release one for Twisted Fate or Ezreal at the start? Just checking. Any chance I can change my answer? No? Cool. Okay.
Well, you've already
So
locked in A as your final
I know,
answer.
I know,
Unfortunately,
I
since
know.
you said final answer, we can't change it. I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're so serious, Bizzleberry.
Well, Medic,
Oh.
we obviously wanted you to progress on further.
Yeah.
If you had said C, Heimerdinger, you would have been going home with £5.
Okay.
If you said B, Twisted Fate, you'd be going home with £5. If you had said D, Ezreal, you would have been continuing on, I'm afraid.
Oh no. Yes.
It was Ezreal, was the very
Let you all
first
down, I'm
champion
sorry.
spotlight video.
Did they do one for like all the release champs?
I don't think they've done one for every single champion, but Ezreal one
Okay.
was the first one. I don't
That's
have
cool,
the
though.
exact date for you.
I'll have to have a watch of it.
Yeah, those ones were super old school, and yeah, Ezreal was the first. I didn't know that one either, so I had to obviously do my research for that one.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Obviously.
It doesn't surprise me, like Ezreal being the face of League for so long, that he was the first champion spotlight. But
Yeah, I mean that probably would have been a good kind of indicator to go off actually. Ezreal, maybe
Yeah.
it could have snuck in a Lux then maybe. I mean Lux was much later, I guess, wasn't it?
yeah,
Well, thank you, Medic, for taking
Thank you very
part in the
much.
show. You do go home, not quite empty-handed. You do go home with £5. You did make it up all the way up to question 10, but unfortunately you did not get that 10th question. I hope you had a good
Shame.
time on the show.
yeah, it was fun. It was
Thank
very enjoyable. Thank you very much for
Thank
having
you
me.
for participating, and maybe we'll see you on the show in the future, on future episodes, if you are
I
free.
hope to be. Yeah, of course.
Thank
Have a
you
good
very
one,
much,
Twitch
Medic.
chat.
Wave
very much,
goodbye, and
Bizzleberry.
I'll shove you.
Bye.
Keep waving, keep waving. That's it. You're off the show now, Medic. We have our first North American streamer taking part in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire League Edition. And I am pleased to welcome Riste to the stream. Can we get a round of applause, everyone in chat, for Riste? Hey! How much did you get to see of the stream before coming on?
I caught Buzz Monkey. I was walking my dog before I was walking onto the stream, so I got a little bit of a taste as to the experience.
Mm-hmm.
I brought a notebook, but it looks like if I'm able to see the questions on screen, then I don't need to.
Yeah, you shouldn't need it. If you could just have the stream on full screen, you'll have all the questions and everything, including.
Already taken care of.
I'll just go through the rules for everyone in chat, because there might be some people taking part here for the first time, since this is a new format, kind of. I mean, unless you've already watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, behind Riste's head, you will see the ladder of money, starting at question 1, all the way up to question 15 for a grand prize total of £20, which in today's UK economy is basically $20. So, is that not great for you? Well, it's not great for me. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway,
No,
if you
it's
do,
actually good.
if you do manage to get to question 5 and answer that correctly, you are guaranteed £5. If you do hit question number 10 and answer that correctly, you are guaranteed £10. But to help you along the way, in case you get a little bit stuck, we do have 3 lifelines. We have the 50-50, which gets rid of 2 incorrect answers. We have phone someone in chat, which has been scuffed, but it's a bit entertaining at the same time. We'll work through that if you want to use that one. Okay. We've also got Ask the Twitch chat, which so far, in all of the people we've had on, the Twitch chat has been a reliable source of information, and they haven't got a single question wrong. Okay.
That means I can count on them, right? Twitch chat.
Yeah,
Twitch
maybe.
Chat's never wrong after all, so I mean, I'm good.
They've totally never trolled. Winky smiley face.
Yeah.
So what kind of questions are you kind of looking forward to hear? What's your kind of the knowledge that you're kind of wanting to
Well, I'm a Garen one trick, so I'm probably set, because in order for me to be good at Garen, I have to know what all the other champions do, because like I don't need to land skill shots. I just gotta press Q and E on my keyboard with my pointer finger, and I'm good to go. I'm getting elo. But I have to understand what other champions do. So I like brushing up on game knowledge. And as a coach, it's really, really important to understand how other champions work too, in case I'm helping someone else on a different champion. It's pretty rare, but yeah, I'm pretty psyched for the prizes, because Brianna and I are going to the market later. So I think like however much money I win is equivalent to the amount of pork belly we're purchasing. So if I flunk this, Well, I guess we're not getting any pork belly, and she's gonna be really mad at me.
Oh,
so
no.
I better do good.
So just for people in chat, especially in my community that don't know, Riste is a Garen one trick, as you just mentioned. He does stream on twitch.tv/Riste, and I believe you do have a YouTube channel as well where you upload Garen top lane content. And you did, and I do know you coach. So if you're interested in, you just teach Garen players, or do you do top lane as well? The whole of top
lane? Primarily Garen. Sometimes some other top lane champions as well, but I'm mainly a Garen focused coach.
So if you want some Garen coaching, then you know Riste is there for you. Okay. So, I mean, apart from, we do have some other questions that aren't necessarily gameplay related. We do have some other questions. Do you watch Arcane at all or anything like that?
Oh, wait. Do I have questions or do you have...
no,
you ask
I mean, would you say if like Arcane questions popped up, for example, do you think? You know, have you seen Arcane?
I did watch Arcane with Brian. I didn't get to rewatch. It's been a hot minute, but I do remember most of the characters and stuff. So if there are some Arcane related questions, I'll be pretty curious to see as to what I know.
Okay.
I'm intimidated by all the support questions that I was seeing on the screen now.
There were a couple of support questions actually in the last one. I was kind of unlucky because they are kind of randomly generated. So these aren't geared towards like you. They're just in a pool. Questions are in a pool of difficulty, and they just pulled out. So, all right, are you ready for question number one?
I had a question.
Oh, go on then. Yeah, hit me for question first.
What do you put in your hair? Because I think
nothing.
Your hair looks really nice.
Absolutely nothing. No, it's just my own sweat, grease, bed. I just wake up, shower. It's just like ta-da.
It looks really good, man.
Thanks.
Really good.
You're the first person ever to compliment me on my hair, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
No problem. All right, that was all. All right.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Let's do this.
All right. Let's play. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? League Edition. Starting with question 1. What type of creature spawns from each of the team's nexus? Is it A, Porros? Is it B, Twitch streamers? Is it C, minions? Or is it D, sloths?
All right, Bizzle. So I've prepared myself for today. For every question you ask me, I'm going to also ask myself, is this a trick question?
Okay.
Because when I look at a question like this, I'm thinking, all right, this must be for somebody who's played League of Legends for a very long time, because it wouldn't be for anybody else, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, and you know, you didn't cite that this is the winter map, and Poros have never spawned from the Nexus, so I know it's not A.
I mean,
I
just
don't
the
know where
first question, you might be thinking a little bit.
I don't know where Twitch streamers come from.
And neither do I.
It's either C or D. I haven't seen all the Ice Age movies, so I mean, I don't know if I did with Riot Games. So I unfortunately am not well prepared. If it is D,
I'm gonna have to push you for an answer, I think. Yeah.
Okay, let's go for C.
C, minions is correct.
Yep. Okay.
You don't need to question yourself. Okay, there shouldn't be any trick questions. Okay, we're just gonna test you on your big brain, wrinkly brain. Okay.
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 All right, let's go.
So you are finally on the board on that one for £1. Let's see if we can get you a little bit more money. Question number 2. It's another support question. It should be an easy one. It should be, okay. Which support, mostly known in the support role, I don't know which champion mostly known in the support role has the ultimate depth charge? Is it A, Malphite, B, Nautilus, C, Nami, or D, Teemo?
Okay, well, I watch a Teemo streamer, and my girlfriend also plays Nami, so I'd be really bad if I mess this question up. I also play Malphite back in the day. It's B, Nautilus.
B, Nautilus,
not like
very
this.
confident.
Finally,
That is correct, it's a good job.
Okay.
I will probably say if you're not a support player, it's actually probably a little tricky, potentially, question to answer for the second question. A little bit spicy, but you handled it. I mean, I can trust your league knowledge is that good. Let's hope the next question is maybe a little bit easier. Question number 3. We have, which of these champions cast fire-like spells? Bit easier, I think, than the other one, isn't it? Is it A, Charmander, B, Brand, C, Diana, or D, Fiddlesticks? I do mind this is a League of Legends kind of oriented question, okay? So don't get tricked out here.
Kinda was the keyword there. All right.
Kind of. I mean, it's kind of. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go with brand. I think. Yeah. Let's go with brand.
Is B your final answer?
B is for brand. Yeah. B is for brand.
I think B is correct.
Okay.
Good job. Moving on now swiftly to question number 4. Question number 4. Are you ready?
Yes.
Which of these 4 champions have the ultimate ability named Heartbreaker? This might be a tricky one for you because you only play one champion, but let's give it a go. Is it A, Viego, B, Rakan, C, Evelyn, or D, Gragas?
Wow, this actually might be the first question that stumps me because I automatically know which 2 champions it could include. It's either going to be Viego or Evelyn. This is kind of a tricky one because if you think of Heart, my mind gravitates towards Evelyn. But the thing is, I don't think it's Evelyn. I think this is where the trick question comes in because somebody instantly would say Evelyn, but I don't think it is. I think.
Well, if you are feeling a bit shaky, you do have 3 lifelines that you can use. You can use 3 lifelines on the same question. So if you wanted to, you could go all out and make sure that you get through this one swiftly. It would save me some money potentially.
Okay. Well, time is money. So 50-50 is not going to work because I already know it's either one of the 2.
I will say the computer randomly generates the 50-50.
Oh, really? Okay. I see. All right. So between either A or C. I think. Wow. Am I really gonna? This is gonna be really bad if I throw all 3 lifelines and I go for A because I'm thinking about saying A. I think
You do also have Ask Someone from Twitch chat. And you do have Ask the Chat as well.
That is true.
I hear that Bree is very eager to receive a phone call from you.
Oh, is she?
No, yeah. She's not. She's memeing. She just said she didn't want to be wrong at all, apparently.
Oh, yeah, she was my lifeline. I mean, I don't know who else to call. I mean, maybe I could call Manko, but I don't have his phone number either, so... I think my mind is telling me Viego, because I think when I remember the Champion Spotlight, I think that was the name of the ultimate. And I'm gonna feel so bad if that is not actually the correct answer. Let's go with A, Viego.
Is that your final answer? Final answer, locking
Yeah.
it right in. You've chosen A, Viego as the ultimate ability, Heartbreaker.
I know you're giving me suspense here, but just remember, I usually have to wait 3 minutes for my jungler to reconnect, so I'm good with this.
Classic NAQ, is it?
Mm-hmm.
You saying I'm NAQ right now?
Yeah. I mean, NA's been doing so great at Worlds, so I mean, I'm just clearly representing.
Well, I can reveal to you that if you had said C, Evelyn, that answer would have been incorrect. However, it is A you answered, it is correct.
Alright, 3 questions in and we're already sweating.
Gotta milk it for the content. Alright,
Okay,
so you still have all 3 lifelines remaining.
Okay. Here we go.
1 second. You still have 3 lifelines remaining.
Okay.
And if you do get this next question wrong, you do go home with absolutely nothing. So do take some time on this next question. You won't want to see you go home with absolutely nothing. I want to see some pork belly on your plate this evening.
That's great. That's
Okay.
right. I gotta do it for the pork belly. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so question number 5 to secure that window. Okay. Question number 5. Which of these items does not have lethality? Is it A, the Collector, B, Serpent's Fang, C, Axiom Arc, or D, Strelger's Grudge?
Well, I gotta thank my Twitch chat for this question because the amount of times I have people saying, "Hey, Risk, could you go lethality, Garen?" on a daily basis is almost cumbersome. So, I've been familiarized with all the lethality items, and I know for certain that Cyrilda's does not have lethality. It's got percent pen, which is really, really valuable for split pushing on Garen, by the way. We're gonna go for D, Cyrilda's Grudge, please.
Okay. Let's lock that in. Is that your final answer, D?
Yes, is my final answer. D for Demacia.
I'm happy to say that we haven't had a contestant here leave with absolutely nothing.
Okay.
And we're still
right.
not, so that's the answer is correct. Good
Poggers.
job. Well done.
Thank you.
Wow. Did you have a goal here, do you think? Do you know where you're going to be like getting to here? Where's your goal on the leaderboard? We've had Medic that reached question 8 and then failed and landed at the £5 mark. Our last two contestants hit the 10 and they failed, I think on both of them failed on the 11th one, I believe. Where do you think you're going to be on that kind of knowledge bar there?
I think like if I can reach question 10 and make the £10 mark, that'd be really good. I'm pretty sure I can get like maybe 2 packages of pork belly for the 10 pounds. So that's what I'm really gunning for.
It's
Maybe I could go ahead
I
and
think.
top it. Yeah, $11. That's a lot of pork belly. Yeah, I can already hear Brienne from the other room. She just wants me to go all the way. So I'll see what I can do. Here we go.
Okay, you ready for question number 6?
Yes. All right.
Don't forget, if you get this answer wrong, you still go home with £5. Right.
Okay.
Question number 6. It's a Demacian question. Who is the current leader of Demacia? Is it A, Garen? B, Jarvan the Fourth? Is it C, Galio? Or is it D, Lux? You do have all 3 lifelines available to you. I promise, Bree, it's randomly generated. It's actually a mere coincidence that this is actually a question.
Oh my gosh, jackpot. Yeah, you are laying the hard ones on me here. Rest in peace, Jarvan the Third. And I also gotta thank Legends of Runeterra for keeping me up on my Demacia related knowledge, but it's gonna be B, Jarvan the Fourth.
You did say Rip Jarvan the Third. I believe he was the previous ruler. And you are correct, it is
Okay.
Jarvan the Fourth. Yeah, it is like, I did not set this up for this, okay? I promise.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have made it this easy for you. Trust me, it's my bank account, okay? Alright, so you do lock in that 6. If you do get the next question wrong, you do fall back down to 5. Okay, you do have all 3 lifelines available to you. You ready for question number 7?
Yes, I'm ready for my next Demacia related question. Let's do it.
Okay.
I mean, next question.
It begins with D though, but it's not the
Okay.
it's not Demacia. Which of the following domination runes is incorrect? Is it A, Hail of Blades? Is it B, Sudden Impact? Is it C, Cheap Shot? Or is it D, Cut Down?
Okay. Well, fortunately for me, I am a domination runes connoisseur, so I automatically know with my experience in the precision tree that Cut Down is not included in the domination tree. It's under precision. It's the final branch along with Last Stand and Coup de Grace, which I used to call Coup de Grace.
I think
Very
he's,
embarrassingly back in the past, and then my Twitch chat corrected me. We're gonna go with D, Cut Down, please.
D, final answer.
D, final answer.
You seem to be almost bragging about your rune knowledge there. But you would
One
be
of the things I know.
correct.
Okay.
Very confident.
There we go. Got it done.
Good job on getting question number 7 correct.
Thank you.
We have now officially reached the halfway mark already in the quiz.
Really, that quickly?
Yeah,
Oh my
that quick.
God.
You've been zooming through. You haven't used any of your lifelines. Probably one of the better. I don't think anyone that has taken part in this quiz has not used a lifeline at this point in the game. So you're setting yourself up for victory. Maybe you'll hit the. Maybe you'll be able to buy multiple bags of pork belly here if you manage to get the 15.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, are you ready for question number 8?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. Which of these skins is not a solar eclipse skin? Is it A, Solar Eclipse Leona? B, Solar Eclipse Sivir? C. Solar Eclipse Sejuani, or D. Solar Eclipse Diana?
Ooh, okay. I think I already know what it might be, but I'm trying to pause myself here because I do things very impulsively.
Don't forget, you do have all 3 lifelines available to you. You do have the 50-50. You can ring someone from chat, or you can ask the audience.
This is another situation where I know it's between one of 2 answers, because we already know Leona and Diana don't even need to be a thought here. They're either Sun and Moon related, solar eclipse, we got that. Sivir and Sejuani are the big toss-up here. Now, I'm thinking that Sivir is slightly more popular than Sejuani, which means that she would get more of a skin turnaround in terms of the amount of skin she gets per year than Sejuani. So I think for like a skin line like this, my mind is telling me that to see Solar Eclipse Sejuani in game would actually be more of an oddity than Sivir, I think, because I think she's more popular than Sejuani, in my opinion. So logically, I'm going to drift towards C, but the question is, do I want to actually use a lifeline for this?
As I said, no one else at this point has not used a lifeline, so
Yeah.
you're at the
that is-
halfway mark. These questions are starting to amp up a little bit in difficulty. The question is, will you
Alright,
make
Ben.
it to question 10?
Yeah. Rist, have you ever seen Solar Eclipse Sejuani in game? What would it look like? Would she throw a sun into the enemy? Oh my god, that'd be a pretty cool skin line, right? Is there a right in play watching this stream? They better be taking notes that this thing isn't actually a real skin. Dang, you know what? I think there is a part of me that wants to use either audience or to call...
Can I just add something?
Yeah.
As I mentioned, no one before has not used lifelines here at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
I would hate to see you get knocked out with all 3 lifelines available. I think we had one person on the show that reached, I think, the exact same point with 2 lifelines remaining, and they lost.
Okay. Alright,
But, you know, as I always say to my audience members as well, or the people that take part, sometimes going with instinct works.
I think it has to be Sejuani, because for the life of me, of the thousands of games I've spammed in solo queue, I've never once seen that skin before. So I think that I'm gonna go on my gut instinct here and say C, Solar Eclipse Sejuani, as my final answer.
Okay, I've locked that in as your final answer. You seem pretty confident about A and D.
I have to be. I play solo queue, so I have to be confident.
You still had all 3 lifelines remaining. Do you regret not using them?
Maybe. Maybe. We're about to find out in a few minutes.
Well, I
A few
can
seconds.
confirm that Solar Eclipse Leona is obviously a Solar Eclipse skin. I can also confirm that there is a Solar Eclipse Sivir skin. But is there a Solar Eclipse Sejuani skin?
That's the big question.
Yes, there is.
Wait, there is?
Yeah, there is.
Oh my god, there's no Solar Eclipse Diana. Oh my god, I literally just... I hardcore punked it.
Debris cry in the background at the lack
Yeah,
of
I
port
think-
belly
I
that you're
think
going to be getting now.
I think I heard her in the other room. I think I just done goofed hardcore.
She
Oh my
wasn't
God.
coughing, was she? She was trying to sneak in
No.
some extra answers at all? Well, obviously
No,
it didn't work.
I just heard her screaming, so like I automatically knew that I screwed up here. Gosh darn it.
Oh,
I wanted to bring
no.
the 3 lifelines in through the 10 benchmark. Like that's how high of a confidence level I had. But
Yeah.
it's like Garen, man, I guess that's like to my own demise. Gosh darn it.
Well, as a classic, you know, NA, you're going down fast, I guess. So, we got up to this point pretty fast, and then we fell pretty fast too, in good old NA Worlds fashion. And
Yeah, I guess stick into the tradition.
yeah, I mean, I would love to have you on the show again, and maybe next time we could maybe get you to use some of your lifelines.
Yeah, I'd be happy to be back if you'll have me. Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you very much for taking part, and sorry about the little wait leading up to this point.
I had no problem. I think it was good content.
I think how much pork belly can you get for £5? Do you think?
Probably one package, but I'm pretty certain she's not gonna let me have any. So I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna be having for dinner tonight.
You're gonna be searching through scraps and through the bins for some extra food, I guess. All right.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
you have won £5, Rist. Thank you for taking part, and thank you for being a good sport, and much appreciated. Start waving at the camera while I remove you from the stream. Wave, bye bye. Oh, nice glasses, dude.
Thanks, man.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker, wasn't it? Rist was so confident there that eliminated the answer D straight away. But in fact, there is a solar eclipse Sejuani. That was definitely a tricky one. I think if he had used a lifeline, though, who knows? Maybe the 50-50 machine god would have given him some grace. But thank you so much for all of my contestants taking part in today's stream. There will be another episode of this in the future, probably in a few weeks' time, as I need to give myself a break from doing questions. It took me about 20 to 25 hours to set this kind of like broadcast up, so it was a big project behind the scenes. Doing future episodes won't necessarily take quite as long because I've already got everything set up and stuff. It's mainly just doing the questions and stuff like that now. But I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself. I hope chat enjoyed yourselves. I hope the people that took part enjoyed taking part, and congratulations to all the contestants. All of them go away today with a little bit of money. Right, chat, that is me done for today's stream. Tomorrow and for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be playing solo queue. I won't be doing this. I need a little bit of a break from this. But I will be bringing back the show maybe for around about Halloween or just after Halloween. So that's the kind of like time schedule you can imagine seeing this coming back up again. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, Monday, for a relatively big League stream. Oh no, I'm not. I'm busy until the afternoon. So it won't be until like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon onwards. Got IRL things to do, just remembered. But we'll be streaming League after that, okay? Bye, chat. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the contestants. Thank you for chat for taking part and helping out. Thank you for not trolling our contestants too hard. And thank you for the people that answered the phone when we needed them. Bye. Bye. Wave back, chat. Wave back, chat. You're making this very awkward for me. Wave back. Wave. No wave? No waves? Okay, bye.